Closing arguments are set to begin this morning in the federal hate crimes trial of 3 white men convicted of murdering black jogger Ahmaud Arbery. All 3 have pleaded not guilty. Janet Shamlian is at the courthouse in Brunswick, Georgia, following the very latest developments and joins us now. So Janet, in this particular trial, the facts of the murder are not being disputed. So explain to our audience here what exactly the prosecution is trying to prove. And are you understanding or are you hearing that they've been able to show that to the jury thus far?
Vlad, good morning to you. So this case is all about motive, and it hinges on whether the 3 defendants pursued Ahmaud Arbery and killed him because of racist views. That is what the prosecution rather needs to prove here. Over 4 days, they presented 20 witnesses to establish these racist views and thoughts. Most of these 20 witnesses were either neighbors or co-workers of the 3 defendants. But it wasn't just the witnesses who came forward. The prosecution also put forward hundreds of postings on Facebook, text messages, WhatsApp messages that contains racist language. That is the basis of their prosecution here. However, what they really need to prove, Vlad, is that in the moment, they need to prove intent in the moment that these 3 defendants were racially motivated.
So, Janet, the defense wrapped up their case on Friday, 1 witness. What do we expect the closing arguments to be for the defense?
So they are going to condemn, the defense is going to condemn the language that these men have used, but they are going to say that this is in no way racially motivated, that they wanted to talk to Ahmaud Arbery because they suspected him of trespassing and crimes in the area, and they would have done so whether he were white or black, that it wasn't racist, that it was basically who they suspected that individual of crimes had nothing to do with race.
So there was a plea deal in place for at least 2 of the defendants, Janet. What happened there?
Yeah, so the McMichaels, Travis and Gregory, the father-son, had agreed to a plea deal that would have given them more favorable terms in prison. When the Arbery family heard about this, they were unaware of it in advance. They were very upset. They were not consulted. And that is when Judge Wood took it off the table and said that they would go forward with the trial.
And then, so if they are found guilty, what are we looking at in terms of a sentence?
So the maximum sentence for these hate crimes is life in prison. Keep in mind, though, they have already been sentenced to life in prison in the state trial. It becomes more consequential if they're sentenced to life in prison on federal charges if for some reason that state murder conviction is overturned on appeal, which is not expected, but it could potentially happen. Also, if they are convicted here on federal hate charges, it gives the federal judge, Judge Wood, more determination in where and how they would serve out their sentence.
All right, Janet, thank you very much.